Have you ever had a moment in life that felt like everything was falling apart, only to realize later it was actually falling into place? Today I want to share a story about losing something that seemed essential and finding something far more valuable. Along the way, you'll discover 3 signs of universal energy that might be showing up in your own life right now. Meet Daniel. For 12 years, he worked at the same company, same desk, same co-workers, same daily routine. He wasn't miserable, but he wasn't lit up inside either. Life was predictable, safe. Then one rainy Tuesday morning, his manager called him into the office. No small talk, no smile, just 5 words that changed everything. "We have to let you go." At first, Daniel felt shock, fear, and anger. How will I pay my bills? What will I tell my family? But within days, something unusual started to happen. He began bumping into people he hadn't seen in years. An old college friend at the grocery store, a neighbor he'd barely spoken to before, suddenly stopping to talk about a community project. Even a barista who mentioned, without knowing anything about Daniel, that a local nonprofit was looking for someone with his exact skills. Synchronicity. When events line up in ways too precise to be just coincidence, that's often universal energy nudging you toward the next chapter. One night, Daniel sat alone at his kitchen table, staring at a job application for a role he didn't really want, but felt was safe. He picked up the pen, but his chest felt heavy, his gut twisted. And in that moment, he realized this wasn't fear of the unknown. This was resistance to going backward. Something deep inside whispered, "Don't run to what's comfortable. Step toward what excites you, even if it scares you." Intuition is the second sign of universal energy, your internal compass, often drowned out by logic and fear. When you lose something you thought you needed, the universe often turns up the volume on that quiet voice. The very next week, Daniel's sister called. She'd heard about a small startup looking for someone to manage their operations. It wasn't the kind of work Daniel had done before, but something about it felt fresh and alive. They met. They clicked. And within 2 months, Daniel was leading projects that actually inspired him. And here's the thing. He didn't even realize until much later how many invisible threads had been weaving together in the background to make this happen. The friend at the grocery store, they ended up introducing him to a client. The neighbor, they became a mentor. The barista's tip, it led to volunteer work that strengthened his new career. That's unseen support. People, opportunities, and resources aligning to carry you forward, often before you even know where forward is. Looking back, Daniel realized that losing his job was never about loss. It was about alignment. The universe wasn't taking something from him. It was making space for something better. The 3 signs had been there all along. Synchronicity, unexpected connections pointing to the next step. Intuition, that inner knowing, asking him to trust. Unseen support, the quiet orchestration of help and opportunity. Maybe you're facing your own ending right now. Something you didn't choose, something you didn't want. But endings are rarely just endings, they're doorways. So pay attention, notice the patterns, trust the nudges, look for the helpers who appear without explanation. The universe is always speaking. Sometimes it takes losing what's safe to find what's truly meant for you. Pause. If you're seeing these 3 signs in your own life, you might just be standing on the edge of your greatest chapter yet. Thank you for watching Awaken Within. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. Until next time, stay connected, stay conscious.